We're back, motherfuckers.
I've been excited to film tonight.
Have you?
Yeah, I actually have been really excited.
Why?
Have you not?
Well, not that I haven't, but we've been giving it some, haven't we, the past few weeks? So
We have been giving it some, but like, I don't know. I'm feeling in my organised era at the minute.
I've got all the content for when we're on Turkey.
tour.
Yeah, when we're going on tour across the UAE and where is Turkey? Where even is Turkey? It's not Europe, is it?
Turkey's in Turkey.
Asia. It's classed as Asia, I think.
No, it's not classed as Asia.
Yes, it is.
Off, we're going to Asia.
Are we going to Asia? I'm gonna have to check that.
What? Alright, GGs, how's it going?
How's it going?
Just a reminder, if you're a bit of a snowflake,
Melt away.
if you can't have a laugh,
Go and have a bath.
and if you can't handle swearing,
Then
Robbie,
do one.
your week's just got brighter because it's time for your next episode.
Keeping it real and accepting and building.
Click that subscribe button.
Okay, guys, enjoy.
Enjoy!
It is. I'm telling you now, it is. Turkey. I know it baffles me, but it's not Europe.
I didn't think it was Europe, I just thought it was its own thing, you know?
What do you mean its own thing? It's part of the continent, Asia. Oh, well, it's got Europe and Asia there. Oh,
Greedy.
like partly in Asia and partly in Europe, so it's bisexual.
We're inclusive.
We're bisexual. That's why we're going to Turkey. In fact, they're fucking. Oh, no, that's Egypt. If you go in Egypt, you're not coming back alive. Anyway, happy Wednesday evening. Oh wait, what day is it? Monday.
Happy Wednesday to you.
Do you know what I've said to someone today? See you later. Have a good weekend. He turned around to me and said, "Have a good weekend." I said, "Oh, sorry, I meant to say have a good evening." Bless him. It's the guy who owns the motorbike shop. Anyway, how's your weekend been?
No, my weekend's been really, really good actually. No, it's not been really,
You
really
spent
good.
it with me.
It's been good, but it's been just chocker. We were meant to move today.
Oh shit!
And we haven't
Heard
moved
anything?
today.
Have you heard anything?
No.
Oh,
Have we heard? I can't tell you how bad my room is. It's like a bomb has gone off in my room. Like, it's mental.
we need. So a bomb's gone off in your bedroom.
No, honestly, Robbie, there's things. There's just
Shit.
things everywhere.
Things that you
Spoons,
probably don't even need.
tampons.
You need them.
Yeah, I need them at the minute.
Oh.
But no, Mother's Day yesterday was lovely. Got to go out with my mum in the evening. It was really nice. I spent it with her.
Cookie dough.
Yeah, went to pub in Newark, and we just love it in there because it's just like you know what you're gonna get. It's lush.
It is
vibes.
nice. It is nice pub food in there.
Riverside, founded if anyone knows. It's just like you know what you're gonna get. Like it's reason. Hang on, take that back. A pint of Pepsi's £4.
Bab.
I know that costs you 40p.
Do you know what
put
though?
in that
National
glass.
insurance is going up. Wages are going up. They've got to make it somewhere.
But anyway, enough
get
about
it.
me.
I get
How
it.
was? What were you saying then?
I said I get it. I get it.
I get it. How was your weekend?
Are my lips dry?
Don't look at it.
My whole body is crushed.
Yeah.
I feel like a tiger bread. Honestly.
Yes, but that's good, Bobby, because I love tiger breast. We have loads of butter on.
Pang. Weekend was grand. Busy weekend. Doing the rounds. Seeing all
It was quite chill though, wasn't it, really?
Seeing all my mothers.
Yeah.
I had 3 people to see on Mother's Day.
Aw, that's lovely.
My mum, your mum, and my stepmum. Oh, and my nan, but she was at my sister's. Yeah, no, good weekend. What did I do Saturday?
We went out in the evening. Oh.
What did I do Saturday night?
Oh, you moved my bed.
Oh, me. Right, I'm sorry. If you that was tough.
Yeah.
The bed didn't even fit in the van, so I asked to hire a transit van, and the bed would have fit into the side of the back of a transit van. And when I went to go and pick it up, they gave me a Citroen van, and they said to me it's the same size as a transit.
Lies.
I just took his word for it. Was it the same size as a transit? We was putting a 3/4 bed, Mia's old bed, into the van to take to mine.
Yeah. Guess who's got a bed of Robbie's?
Should have took us about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, that bed was in about 12 pounds on the drive.
Robbie and I were under the bed trying to do all these
Allen
Allen
key.
key, and oh, my fingers were wrecked, man. I don't know how you lads do it. I know, proper wrecks that does,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
That was opening a lip liner though. That wasn't on the bed.
Having a lip liner.
Yeah, there's like that really tight like cellophane.
But that was bleeding when you was doing
yeah,
the bed.
'cause I caught it.
That's what you're saying. Yeah, my dad stood there just cracking jokes.
My mum was there, stood there cracking jokes, and I was like, guys, read.
I know, we're literally laid on the concrete floor. Alan Key
Mum was killing herself.
manually, Alan Key in this Ottoman bed to pieces. We was on time limit as well because it was about 4 o'clock and we needed to get the van back for 5 and we started to take it to mine and we didn't
At
leave
10
yours
to
till...
5, we were still under the bed. Alan Kean.
Yeah.
Alan!
So
Alan!
that-
Steve!
That was stressful. But we managed it in the end.
We managed it in the end, and now I've got a bed at Robbie's house.
We have, but it's still in 4 parts.
Yeah, and when it opens, when it's what? When it's
Which
built.
side does it open from? Because I need to where the door is. I need to make sure it's on the
Hang
right.
on. If I'm lying on my bed. Oh no, it doesn't matter what lie. Oh no, yeah, if I'm lying on my
it's
bed. It's on my right side.
Wait, it depends which way you're lying.
No, but if you're lying how you're meant to lie,
Yeah.
head at the headboard. So on the right hand side it opens.
So it's going to be the opposite way. Oh, you're joking. It's not going to... Well, maybe we just won't be able to use the Ottoman side. Because it needs to go up to the left wall. If it's up to the left wall, then it's on the right hand side.
That's good, isn't it?
Just means we can't use the
Well,
underneath.
there's that.
That doesn't matter.
Don't matter. I mean, if you did want to use it, just put shit under there. And if you did want to use it, pull that out. It's light as a feather.
Yeah, but not with a load of shit in it, won't be? It'll be heavy as
yeah,
fuck.
good point.
Oh, you could just take the mattress. Anyway,
Anyway.
we just
Sorry,
need to
guys.
It's time for Meerkat Math. Okay, so this week the equation is. Oh, remember if you're playing along at home, now's the time to get your pen and paper. The equation this week is 12 times 100 minus 120 plus 5 minus 2.
What the fuck?
I knew that was going to screw you up. Go, 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 go. 30 seconds on the clock, please, sir.
Shut up.
You're so rude when you get to these mathematical equations. I was a maths teacher, I'd throw the book at you.
Shut up. Right, your chat sheet. I need more time for that. It's actually taking the piss.
No, you've got 10 seconds left. Okay, we're just changing the goalpost back here.
Hang on, how do I work that out then?
Yeah, man, you ain't got it. I'm sorry to tell you.
No, hang on, give me a minute. I want to get it now. I am
That's it, look to the door.
1187.
No. Simple equation.
No, it's not a
in 3
simple
steps.
equation.
Right, unfortunately, you didn't get that one, I'm afraid. So, we
Broke
should
your pen.
be keeping a tally.
I've got more. That's pissed me off. What is it then? You don't even know.
1083.
1083?
Yeah.
I was close, I was.
Not
1187, sounds the same to me. 118, 24/7, give us a call and you end up in heaven.
Right, so unfortunately, that
Oh,
one for you
piss
this
off.
week is a fail.
Did you get it right? Bet you didn't.
Let us know in the comments if you did.
They wouldn't have. Oh, actually, I need a hand from you, but if you're not available, don't worry about
When?
it. When did I ask? I'm going to do that in ages. One night this week, genuinely fly over to Granny and Grandad, put some boxes in the loft and fly back. But if you're not available, I can find another chavvy.
Well, I am, but we'll probably have to do it Friday.
I thought Friday.
Let's do it Friday.
Thank you, Robbie. I would ask another fella, but unfortunately,
You don't have any?
I don't really. No.
Ah, you got plenty.
I've got.
Can you share some with me?
I've got some lovely boys on my DMs at the moment. Genuinely. Do
How
you know what's
lovely.
happened? I don't know what's happened, but something has happened and I'm not complaining.
And how are you feeling when they're meshing you? Because
Oh, yeah.
is that how you feeling at the minute?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm just not there. I'm like, oh, go away.
No,
now.
but they're fit, Rob. 6'3".
Dark skin tone. You like a dark skin tone.
Big muscles.
Big
And
willy.
they've all got good chat and all. Good chat. I went through my hinge. I counted.
Well, if they've got good chat, yeah, but what are you talking
I had
about? They've just got...
65 likes. And I had to go through them all.
And how many did you match with?
Probably about 4.
That's when you know you're in demand.
I think I actually matched with a couple of them, you know. But like I've been like, I don't want to jinx it. I'm not going to jinx it because this is me manifesting. But I've been manifesting like certain things at the moment. Like I've been really saying like I just want like a over 6 foot guy, gorgeous skin tone, and like good chat. And then suddenly I get like 9. So all I'm going to say, guys, manifest.
Okay, let me just manifest them in. Do you manifest in your head?
But you say I'm grateful for.
I'm grateful for an
That's it.
Oreo cinnamon bun.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for M&M cookies.
You just need to have a high vibration, and then high vibration things will happen to you.
To you.
Have a high vibration.
Well, I'm glad that you're feeling ready to
No, to be honest with you, Rob, I ain't got time because all these. But now they're saying like, because I always said I wanted a lad.
This is going out to the world.
Yeah, I know.
Be careful what you say.
Basically, I manifested that I want a lad to be like, right, I'm taking you out tomorrow. Like, be ready
And
at
you've
this
got
time.
that.
Wear this dress. Blah 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 blah.
Wear
Not
this
wear
dress.
Wear
Sorry.
a dress. Wear a dress. I'm taking you out. One of them.
We don't want controlling.
One of them. You're gonna die. He messaged me. Right, I'm taking you out, and I was like, well, hang on. Let me get your Instagram first, so I know you're not catfishing me.
Have you been CF'd?
No, I haven't been CF'd. And then catfish. And then he said, Mia, I want to take you to a jazz bar. What?
I bet your legs just opened, didn't they?
You want to take me where? He's over 6 foot. He wants his own business.
Hang on. Can you show me any...
Would never go before?
Why have you not fucking sent it to me, man?
What the fuck would happen today?
What, so, business,
I don't know yet. We haven't got that far. Just like, we've only exchanged
Have you got his
probably
name?
like 6...
No, company's house.
I don't know his entire name. I don't know anything. And then like one of his things was
Right, you need to get on company's house and do that due diligence.
I can't remember what he said, but one of his Hinge things was absolutely fantastic. One of his Hinge prompts. And I thought, you're going straight in my basket.
Going straight in my basket.
Anyway, enough about me. Any dramas on any boys on your front, Robbie Cat? Oh, it's boy talk tea. Boy talk.
There is one, but
Oh, is there?
Yeah, there
Do
is.
I know him?
you might. I think I've shown you a picture of him.
Which one is it? Cut.
Yeah, Wallace.
Wallace. Anytime Robbie and I, we will not call you by your real name. You have
Yeah.
like a reference.
Yeah, you don't. Wallace.
Yeah.
Supposed to be seeing Wallace next weekend, but jeez, comic. No, not this weekend.
Who am I?
Oh, the Were Rabbit.
Yeah. Sorry, go on. Sorry, Robbie.
I'm not supposed to see him this weekend. I'm supposed to see him next weekend. But again, to be honest, I don't really know if I've got the time, and I'm not going to entertain if I've not got the time because it's not fair on him and it's not fair on me.
Yeah. I'm tempted to say like I'm gonna literally message you in like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
When I'm back from holidays.
Yeah.
And then I'll be all over it.
Can I book you in May?
Can I book you in?
You got any space?
June?
You got any space in June? Yeah, but no, sun's shining. As soon as sun's shining, I'm just like,
Ooh!
so want to be single again?
Yeah, literally.
So come October, I'm
Yeah.
ready to date up
Yeah.
until March again,
Yeah.
and then I'll be wanting
Hot
to.
girl summer.
We're just
Hot girl summer.
just too busy for it, I think, at the minute. Genuinely, it would be nice, but
I don't think it would actually be fair. It's like getting a dog right now. It wouldn't be fair.
I know.
Be
And
cruel.
I want a dog as well.
Robbie's not banging on about bloody dog.
I do want. I feel like a dog would just complete my life right now.
Are you joking? A dog will stress you out, Bab. You will literally be dog, and you'll do that thing where you go. "Ah!" Dog, you love that dog for 2 seconds, and it'll start yapping, start shitting on your sofa. The other day, right? The other day.
Why, you shut up my sofa the other day?
Robbie brought me a little moon, right? You know what a little moon is?
I
They're
brought you a
matching
little
things.
moon.
You brought me a little moon?
No, you brought me the little moons.
Yeah, I know, man, but you gave me a little moon.
We'll say that then.
So you brought me a little...
As in,
You brought us one from the kitchen.
All right. I did.
3 mansion, 5-bedroom house.
Yeah, off the left wing, to the right, yeah, into the living room. Got you. Off the left wing. Yeah, so I brought...
You brought me a little
I brought you one of your little moons that you brought me. Moons. No, I brought you two, actually. You've had two in the end.
Don't bait me out to be a fat bitch on the pod.
Yeah, I had one and she had two, because if we left, and I gave one to her. Give two to you.
Thank you, Bobby Cat.
Peng, though, cinnamon bun again.
I prefer pistachio.
Well, that's rude.
Little moons.
Little moons. Right, go on then. So you brought the little moon.
You brought me a little moon. Put it on the sofa just to chill, because you have to live it to chill for 5 minutes.
Yes, you put it on the... Yeah,
Where's your little moon? You went, where's your little moon? Have you not left it to chill? I went, yeah, it's just chilling.
She'd left it on the sofa, on the armrest. I was like, Bab,
You went, not on the sofa, you know.
it's not on the fucking sofa. What you put an ice cream on the sofa for, Bear? That's liquid inside. Do you know what I mean?
Hasn't got his hat on.
It's got no protection, not on a plate.
Hasn't got his gilet on.
It hasn't got a shit out. And it's just sat there chilling on my sofa.
Didn't leave a mark though.
No, but
No.
that's because I told you to move it.
I was going to let it melt like oil.
Yeah, melt away. I looked over, fucking little moon. Just moon.
In summer!
Where
Where
did we even... Why does that even come into this?
Don't know.
What the fuck was we talking about? Oh, get the dog. Get the dog. What?
I've got news.
What? Have I got news for you? What?
Work. I think I've just bagged myself a client.
Put it there, sister.
Bosh.
Oh, what? Well, when? Who? What?
Won't say this on the pod because I don't want to jinx it to them. Guys, I bought a headset with a microphone. I look like Macapaca. I look like Macapaca's a radio rebel.
You're like Britney.
It's Britney,
It's
bitch.
Britney, bitch.
I look like Britney, bitch, cross Macapaca.
It's energized, bitch.
It's
Right.
energized, bitch.
So tell me about it then. Call went well. Smashed it.
I smashed the call.
Yes,
like,
you did.
genuinely,
Tell
I'm
'em.
going to just say it because Discovery calls used to scare the shit out of me. As I got my stuff down to her. But yeah, happy days, guys.
Happy
It's starting to come
days.
together, but like, it just shows.
It's all coming together now.
It is, because at the beginning of the year, Menti B's over here. But it just shows when you manifest and you put
Work
good vibration
hard.
out and you work hard, it will pay off, peeps.
2025 is the year for you.
And you, my love.
It is.
It is.
We're feeling it.
I think it's the year for Power Moves, you know? Power Moves is our group chat, by the way. If you didn't know, get to know. If you didn't know why.
If
Why?
you didn't know, why not? I might drop this in here as well. Maybe I'll
Oh.
bring it out. But I've got a I've got a meeting with a national retailer. Is that what they are? It is. That's what they are. Coming up as well while we're sharing some positive work news. So, I mean, by the time I come to edit this
You'll know.
might be taken out. Yeah.
No, don't say that. This might be staying. This
This
will be staying in.
So yeah, I've got a meeting with a national retailer on Thursday, which
And you'll know who they are.
which I'm
Shitting
myself up. But do you know what? Whatever happens, it is what it is.
You just got to think of it
The best thing that can happen is I get a lesson. What's the worst that can happen?
that you don't. And it's
And I
learning.
learn. The worst thing that can happen is it's a lesson.
Are you ready for...
Who's most likely to? I love how we do that every single time. What are you doing? Stop doing that right this second. Right, come on.
What dog would you be?
A fucking
Great
shih
day.
tzu. What would you be? Chihuahua.
Aw.
You'd be a Rottweiler.
No. Pomeranian. Who's most likely to poison the other person with bad cooking by accident? 3, 2, 1,
Robbie. There's been a few occasions where I've cooked raw chicken and ate it.
You hadn't cooked it, Bab. It was still cooking.
Yeah, there's been a few occasions where I've just ate raw chicken. There was one time not too long ago where I'd put in the group chat what had been chicken drumsticks and broccoli, was it I was eating?
It was vile.
And I'm just on high protein, high veg. And I'd
That
put
was
it
raw though, Bab.
I put it in and I was like, Peng, look at this. I love a chicken drumstick. And I then didn't go in the group chat for a while. About 2 hours later, I went back in the group chat and every single one had said, Robbie, what the fuck was that? That was raw. And then I tripped myself into thinking...
No, you didn't trick yourself. That was just your body reacting to the chicken.
Yeah, that I had raw chicken. I rang my mum. I sent it to my mum. And I said, do you reckon I'm going to get poisoned from eating this? And she put back, Robert looks like... she said, Robert looks like it's been cooked on a fucking radiator.
She did.
She did. At least put it looked like it's been cooked on a fucking radiator.
She's not wrong.
I know.
I don't think it looked like it being cooked at all, but not only that, it was unseasoned. It was just white. Well, it was pink chicken.
Yeah, it wasn't white. That was the problem.
One time, Bradley... Sorry, you done?
No, I was just going to say then when I went to Tenerife, I got food poisoning and I was laying on the bathroom floor being sick and shitting myself on the floor at the same time. Oh. I was on holiday with my friend and that was the 4th time we'd seen each other in person and I'm laid on the bathroom floor shitting myself. Literally shitting myself.
Bradley, my brother, once put raw bacon in the bun and then expected me to not cook it. So I thought the bacon sandwich... So Bradley was making us a bacon sandwich. And
Why would you put raw bacon between
because he
bread?
was just being horrible to me. And he didn't cook mine. He didn't cook mine.
He left you...
Put the raw bacon in the bun So I went in the kitchen. Oh, thank you.
Oh, but that's so gammy to eat raw.
I think I don't know.
bare fat.
I don't know if I actually clocked before. I can't remember actually eating it. I think I clocked before because I was going to put ketchup in it or something. And
Yeah,
I was
you'd
like,
know- you'd know if that was raw.
Whoa, what's going on, Bradley?
You had to cook your own bacon.
Yeah, once I liked. Bradley threw a pizza off my forehead and it cut my forehead, so I tried to stab him with my fork.
Your jailbait.
Yeah. Okay, next one.
Literally jailbait.
Who's most likely to get killed first in a horror movie? 3, 2, 1, Mia.
Robbie.
Ah.
Hmm.
Go on, what's your reasoning? What is your reason?
Probably because I just walk up to the guy and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Then you just stab me in the throat. you wouldn't run away either. Or you would try to run away, but he would catch up with you.
Ah, I'm actually alright running these days. I'm better than I ever have been.
It'd be like you at that running club with all them women.
No, I'd probably go hide the first place he would
You'd get found.
I'd get found first. Yeah.
You'd get found in Fox and Hounds. You used to play that Fox and
Yeah,
Hounds?
I used to like Bulldog.
Bet you did.
Rough.
Do you used to get taken out, or do you used to take people out?
Take people out back. Size of me. All I have to do is just slide tackle, bang,
Do you
gone.
Know, do you know what was really funny today? I had not even told you about my fucking chammy from work. What was really funny today, I was talking to Ishmael. So Lizzie was stood next to me. I was talking to Ishmael, but I was facing Lizzie. And then when you're talking, you spit by accident. I spit and it landed on Lizzie's face. And she shat us. Yeah, you know when you jump, like when someone spits in your face and you jump.
I saw Lizzie this morning.
Yeah, she said, and it was on live as well. I've got a video somewhere.
Stop it.
Yeah, she was like, I said, I've just spat on you.
I want to see if I can cross my legs real quick. I don't know
Go
if
on
this
then.
will work, but let me just see, guys. Who's most likely to spend hours on YouTube in a conspiracy theory hole? Right,
Do that
3,
again.
2, 1.
Robbie.
Yeah.
Yes, I would be travelling down that little hole, I think.
Loves a hole.
Do you know what I do? Love a hole. Yeah, no, I do tend to read some stories on Twitter. I don't necessarily believe them all. I just like to know what people are saying. I don't think I really project that opinion or story onto people.
No, not at all.
But I might have said, "Have you seen this?"
Not wrong with that.
I stay quite impartial.
Cool. Moving on. So, we thought today...
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated, kids. That's just what the podcast is about, stay hydrated, jogging.
Stay hydrated what?
Stay hydrated, kids, jogging.
Oh, joking.
But I want to add in joking real quick, just in case someone thought it was about hydration and clicked off. So, a couple of episodes ago, I think it was 2 episodes ago, we were chatting about therapy.
Therapy.
Now, we thought we would bring it back because it's a very important topic.
It is. It's a taboo topic, isn't it?
Taboo. So, it's an important topic, and yeah, we thought we would bring it on the pod today. Of course,
We're bringing sexy back. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think as well, a lot of people don't believe in it, basically. Or think that it should be a thing, or a bit maybe scared of it, or...
I don't know why, though. Because you invest in your physical health, don't you? People do.
But mental health is more aware now, where I think back in the day, it wasn't that, talked about. To be honest, I think sometimes it's too talked about now.
You're right, I was literally just about to say
it
that.
in people's head.
Yeah.
Like that fella, when he told us a million times that I had anxiety, and I was like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Babylon,
Leave me alone. I
Leave
don't
me
have
alone.
anxiety, I just need a minute to chill out.
Yes, you do. Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you on about...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was saying everyone's got anxiety.
Right,
yeah, only if you believe you have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway.
It is very far-fetched, and I think people do play on it, which doesn't help the people that do actually have it and need a bit of help. So, do you want to go ahead and share your experience first
Yeah.
of therapy?
Therapy. When I was in second year at college, so I went to a musical theatre college, as you know, because I talk about it all the time, but there was only 30 people in my year.
Was that?
Which is unheard of. And it obviously whittled down because everyone kept dropping out. But that's like unheard of at musical theatre college. Like,
the best of the best. La creme de la creme.
It was we were a really tight year, and we were really like tight, like, just school basically, because there was only a couple of us, do you know what I mean? So, and my head teacher basically said to me, my principal, she was like, Mia, if you don't get therapy, you're not allowed to come into college.
Yes.
And I was like, what? What do you mean I can't come into college? Who do you think you are? Type thing. I didn't say this to her face. Love you, Vicky. But like, who are you to tell me that? Do you know what I mean? But I cared so much about college. I was like, well, it's what I have to do. And I was really, really had my arse up about it. I was like, no, I'm not happy about this. And I said to Vicky, I was like, Vicky, like, I'm sorry, but I'm not happy with this. And she was like, Mia, like, I care about you a lot. Like, you need to go.
Yeah, fair play to her.
I did need to go. Anyway, so I remember ringing mum about it, and I was really nervous to ring mum. Not that my mum and dad are so supportive about everything I do, but it was because of the stigma that's attached to therapy. Like, it's just that thing of like, oh my God, she must be literally like,
yeah, like insane,
bonkers. I need to get put on a straight jacket thing. Where like, sorry. When no, in reality, I was just having a tough time at college, and I was really young, and I was away from home. You know, I moved out when I was 16, and it's quite a big deal. So then, I got it. She, like, my therapist. Oh, I literally loved her.
That's cute.
And I actually, one of the reasons as well that I didn't want therapy is that I didn't think I was unwell enough to get therapy.
Yeah.
And I thought I was taking that place up for someone else, because my college was really good and give you it for free.
Yeah.
So lucky, so blessed that, like, literally I got an hour a week for free at my college, which is really, really good. But like, it was also that thing at college. It was like, oh my God, I can't miss an hour of lesson. Like, I'm never gonna get in the West End. Some of the teachers made you feel like that. Like, some of the teachers were like, what, you're taking an hour out of my lesson to go to therapy? And they were like, type thing. Where I needed it. And one of the biggest things was that she validated my feelings, and she made me understand why I was feeling that way. And she was just incredible. She was amazing. And she just made me realise that I wasn't going crazy. And it just clicked so many things in your brain that I'm like, oh, that's why. Or, oh, maybe that's that reason. And yeah, it was amazing. So I literally, I was in therapy. Like, I had one a week for probably like 6 months. And then I dropped down to like one every 2 to 3 weeks. And at the end, it was kind of just a catch up, to be honest. I didn't need it, but it was there and no one else wanted that slot. So I just thought, well,
if it's there, you might as well take it.
I may as well take it, because I'm going to be leaving college soon. But like,
anything that helps you along the way.
Oh my God, it literally changed my complete perspective on things. Because I remember I went back to college when it happened. I went back to college for a week, and then we had like 3 weeks off or something for some reason. I can't remember. So I went to that one therapy session. I was thinking, like, I'm really looking forward to going back to college so I can get more therapy.
Yeah.
So then when I got back to college, and then I was like, hit the ground running with it. But she was just so understanding, and she was just like, she just got it. And I know that's her job, but she was phenomenal. Like, I would probably like to, I think my circumstances are so different now. I'd be going for different reasons if I wanted to go now. But like, oh, she was just amazing. She really, really was.
You just need it sometimes. Like, somebody that's impartial, doesn't know anything or anyone, and you're just in here.
But she got it as well.
Yeah.
Like, if I said like, oh, I did this, or she would be like, yeah, cool. I could be open and honest with her. She was class.
And I think that's important as well. Sometimes you think, if they was to shoot you down and be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Then that's...
there was times where she was like, probably would have done that.
Yeah.
Type thing. But...
yeah.
She just listened. But, yeah, what have you got... I mean, I can speak more about it, but I think we'll move on to you a bit, and then I can go back to it a bit more. So what's your thoughts?
What's my thoughts? I think my thoughts is, in fact, if anyone pushed me to go, it was you. You literally said to me, you need to go.
Yeah, I was like, please go.
I think the thing, what I struggled with was, or when I decided to go, I had quite a lot going off, and you was working with me at the time. Obviously, starting a business is challenging. Leaving a job to run that business is challenging. Then kind of compile that with a breakup as well.
Yeah.
trying to navigate all of them feelings and responsibilities and trying to navigate through that, my head was a fucking wreck. Do you remember I think the thing that was really getting me down was, looking back now, I'm like, what the fuck? But the thing that was really getting me down was the feeling of guilt. You remember?
Yes. But do you remember what my therapist told me?
Yeah.
So I'll go back to you in a second. 1 second. I just want to put this in.
Oh,
I went back to therapy. I'll explain that in a minute. She said to me, guilt. Hang on. Guilt is what you feel when you purposely, with intent, try to upset someone's feelings.
Yeah.
Did you try to purposely upset? No.
No, obviously not.
But it is a feeling.
But I had this overwhelming feeling of guilt from a previous relationship that I just couldn't shake off.
Yeah.
And
For a long time as well.
yeah, and it kept on going on and on, and it would get to the point where I would just be sat there working, and I'd be absolutely fine. Then all of a sudden, boom! Obviously, we was working together by this point. Boom! I would just be having a bit of a breakdown. And then you said to me, I think after probably about, I don't know how many times it happened, but what was really tough as well, when I was going through these emotions, I then kind of had to park them emotions where they are and get on with a TikTok live, because that was what was bringing the money in at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was intense.
And it was both. It'd be like, right, okay, cool, right, I've had my moment now. 5 minutes later, boom, go, trying to be upbeat, trying to bring the energy onto a live stream.
And then 2 minutes later, I decided to go through a breakup as well.
Yeah.
We both did it together.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, that was, wild.
Oh, God. Right.
Yeah, and I just kept on having this overwhelming sense of guilt. Amir was telling me it wasn't guilt, and I don't really know what the feeling was, but
Confusion.
Felt like I was going through them feelings, and I just couldn't really navigate. I just really couldn't really navigate them feelings. So Mia was like, "I think you should go and speak to someone." And to be honest, I think I was probably a little bit naive, because I've always been mentally strong. I've never really.
You were still mentally strong though, Robbie.
Yeah, no. I've never really felt like I'd ever really needed to go through, kind of have that service.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm not gonna lie, it took a couple of goals at him for him to go.
It did, yeah.
I had to be like,
You must
go.
Yeah, you,
Go.
yeah. I think
Go.
You must have told me maybe 4 or 5 times.
But I was like that.
Yeah.
I only went to therapy because my principal said I wasn't allowed back in college. I wasn't that bad, but
Yeah. And again, like, it's just having that service was just a mechanism to talk about it, and then it helped you get over it.
And it doesn't matter what situation you're going through. I think as well, you might think like, what, you're going to therapy because of a breakup? A breakup is literally like you're grieving someone that's still alive.
Process.
Like if you love that person, like it's difficult. And if you're young and you've never felt that feeling before, and you maybe feel like you can't talk to, or you're talking to the same people over again like we do, and it's like I need a fresh perspective, and I need like a unbiased opinion, because you know, whatever happens to me, Robbie will always hate that other person's guts because I'm upset, and vice versa. But like sometimes you need that other opinion from an external professional point of view that can actually give you solid advice that actually is, not saying not correct, but it's factually correct.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and just somebody that knows true processes, which are scientifically proven to help get through them feelings.
Yeah.
And it's not overly expected. It's not overly expensive. It's not as expensive as what you think. I was quite lucky. I ended up only paying around £33 a session, which, Bab, I'm not being funny, you'd pay that on a meal out. Do you know what I mean? She really helped me, and again, it's just a lesson. I think every time you go through these emotions and these feelings and these reflections, you have to take them as lessons, and you have to learn from that, and go into kind of a therapist or a specialist in anything really can just help just bring that to the surface and just help you work through it.
Yeah.
And that's my take on it.
I was very proud of you for going.
Yeah. And I just don't get, do you know one I feel like if the service was free, which it is free to be fair on the NHS, there is free service on the NHS, but you'd be fucking probably waiting a year.
Yeah.
I think probably what puts people off is the fact that they've got to pay for it.
Well, it is expensive, and to the average person, £50 for a session is a lot of money. But like what Robbie said, you'd be paying that on a night out.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's for your mental health. Like, if you're going through any sort of situation, big or small, if you can put £50 away, like Rob said, for a couple of drinks, and you can put £50 away for your mental health.
Yeah, and
I think one thing, like, when you go to that therapy session, they're not going to sit there and be like, they're not going to judge you.
They're not. No, but the thing is, they hear this. This is their job. They hear stories all the time.
They'll hear way worse and way better than yours. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's literally their job.
And they kind of become a friend. In fact, the lady that spoke to me, actually turned into a customer at Sweeties.
Yeah.
So win-win, really.
Yeah. So
we
Rob
got
is way back.
yeah. We've got trade-offs. Bag of Sweeties for a counselling session. Hey, happy days. But no, I think it's just got to be done, and put your pride aside. I don't mean that. I kind of had to put my pride aside. Not that I was necessarily. I had pride against it, but I just didn't really think I needed it. But it's only when you're really there you think, actually, I quite did need this.
Takes you a couple of sessions to get into it.
Yeah, it does.
Don't be put off by the first one, because the first one you probably hit and be like, that was shit, didn't learn anything.
The first one, I literally walked in there, she basically said, how are you? And that was it. I just started crying.
Yeah.
That was the whole session.
Yeah, just you wiping your nose.
Just blowing my nose and wiping my eyes.
So prior to the therapy session, you can go onto a website, and it's basically like a catalogue of places in your area. So it'll probably be through your council, I can imagine. But like, maybe just find like therapists near me or something on Google, and it'll almost bring out like a catalogue, and you can flick through them, and like, basically it's like Tinder but for therapists, you know. So then you can see, you know that well, all right, GG's. Double tap, super light, want to go over. So you can like go through and like
send a rose.
Yeah, can you put me to the top, please? You're fair. You can go through and like see which ones like almost like cater to what you're looking for. So I went back to therapy in August last year. I don't know how many sessions I had actually. I didn't have too many sessions, but I'm so glad I went. But what helped is that the fact that I went to therapy. Obviously back in the day, you know, back in the 80s. When I went to therapy, I immediately knew when this situation occurred that I was like, yep, I need professional help with this one, because this isn't right, and this isn't. And as well, it was such a topic where like I didn't actually want to project it onto my friends, because it was that shit and that horrible, and that wasn't. It was that
needed professional help.
That needed it was, and it could have been very.
Different.
No, it could have been very damaging for me going forward if I didn't nip it in the bud. And I went through that catalogue, found the right girl, and she was lovely. Found the right lady. Sorry, not girl. Found the right lady. My lady.
She was looking in the Nuts magazine, really.
Page 3. I was looking through the catalogue and found this lady, and she was so helpful, because she was specialised in the area that I needed. And so the lady that I went with, she specialised in that area, and she validated me, but she also knocked so much sense into us. Because I said to her, like, when I was on the original phone call, I was like, I need you to be straight talking with us. I don't want any like,
just give me the facts.
And she was, and it was helpful. And as well, at the time, I couldn't really afford the whole £50 a week thing, but I did call up Mum and Dad for this one, and they helped, because I needed it.
Just touched on that point as well, just to maybe reassure anyone that's listening that could be struggling.
Yeah.
That was also over the phone?
So I could have had it over the... So I personally wanted to see her first. So I had one session in person, and then the other ones I had it on the phone, and I just went and parked up somewhere nice to look at.
So if you're not comfortable going to go and see someone in person, there is obviously options to be on the phone as well.
Oh, I think majority are on the phone actually.
Are they?
Yeah.
I went in person because I just felt like it was.
I needed to.
It was a thing, but some people might not want to do that. So there is, virtual ways as well. If.
But I think everyone should get therapy. If I was Prime Minister, if I was President of the United States of America.
If I was PM,
I would make sure everyone has therapy at least once every 2 months.
Like we obviously catch up.
This is my therapy.
Yeah, it literally is. Day to day, we talk all the time, don't we?
Yeah.
We're always checking on each other.
Yeah, no judgment zone.
Absolutely. The stuff we tell each other is wild.
Yeah, actually, not on.
Anyway.
But if you do feel like you need help, guys, do reach out. And it doesn't, like, there's no judgment there, do you know what I mean? And, like, your mum and dad probably will understand if they're maybe a bit younger and you feel like you need to tell your mum and dad, they will get it. My mum and dad were like, yeah, Do you want some money?
Do you know?
To help fund it?
Can I just say one thing as well?
Please do, Robbie.
And this is actually quite weird, and it does link in. It obviously links in, but when I was saying about that feeling of guilt, you was telling me that I shouldn't be feeling kind of guilty. When I was explaining the story to people, my mum, she was saying, "Why would you feel guilt?" But in my head, I was still believing. I was still kind of carried this guilt of the way in which I acted in my last relationship. But then when I went to the therapist and told her, and she was kind of like, "But why are you feeling guilt?" So only when I then heard it back from her, I kind of started to understand that actually, you know, it's unfortunately it's just the way it's played out.
It's just that person.
You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
No, I know exactly what you mean. Because it's that person that's not in your direct
Exactly.
circle,
And
just telling you how it is.
Once somebody that's kind of doesn't know this and isn't biased. So obviously, when you're talking to your friends, they're going to be biased towards you.
Always.
So yeah, so you don't necessarily believe what they're saying, even though when they say it's true.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying like I come out of that therapy session, I was like, oh my god, I'm cured.
Ta-da!
It was that was just definitely the start of being like, okay,
Acceptance.
this is what happened. This is what went down. No,
Sorry, just before we move on, actually, things in your past might creep up on you if you don't nip it in the bud, and I think that was why, like,
yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah, like in August, like literally the day after. It wasn't the day after. That's such an exaggeration. In August, like a couple of weeks after the situation occurred, I
say it, sort it. Literally
though, to pick up the phone and get it nipped in the bud. Because
you have to.
It will give you so much clarity, and as well, like I've just said, if you keep just putting it off, you're going to carry it. And if it's, let's say, relationship trauma, you're going to carry that trauma into every single relationship, and it's unfair on you, and it's unfair on the other person. And that kind of links to what I was saying earlier about how it's unfair to project on other people.
And as well,
fix yourself before you fuck someone else up.
If you're getting older, you're going to get to a point where you're going to start to have messy relationships.
But if you are feeling in any type of way, doesn't even have to be like, I'm feeling terrible. It could just be like, yeah, I just don't feel the best. Book a call. And we'll leave some links down below. But go on to your the catalogue thing, like I said earlier, because I think that'll be a better option for you. If you're in a different
circle all your therapists, a bit like the Argos catalogue.
Argos catalogue.
Go around, circle them all.
Get yourself on Hinge, see what prompts they put out. Because some of them, you'll read them and you'll be like, no thanks, hon.
Yeah, they're not for me.
Or like, I've seen you in the pub, no thanks.
Watched you on the floor last week getting arrested.
It's time for Never Have I Ever. Never have I ever. Drunk dialed an ex.
What?
Drunk dialed an ex.
No. I do that shit sober. Well, it couldn't have been that memorable if you did.
Can't remember. Guys, did I? Let me know.
Okay. Let's ask the audience.
Never have I ever kissed more than one person in 24 hours. He's like...
There was a time in my life
Time.
when that happened.
Don't I know it.
Moving on to the next
That
one.
was my favourite debrief I think I've ever had in my life.
Have you got any?
I think I have.
Have you?
Yeah, that was in my youth.
Youth.
Yeah. Never have I ever gone to a strip club. I have
on Goldstraw Lane.
That's very lame. You can't say that on the international podcast.
I have in
Fernwood. I haven't, but it's on my bucket list.
Bet it is.
What's your opinion? Going to a strip club,
Do
if
what you
like
want.
I had a fella, if they went to a strip club, is that cheating?
If the fella went to the strip club,
I don't think it's cheating, but I think I wouldn't be happy about it.
You'd have to be very
I'd be
secure.
really upset about it.
Yeah.
You'd have to be like ridiculously secure in a relationship. Like I'm talking like married.
yeah. But what if? I guess if you are in a relationship, then what is the point in going to the strip club? If your mates and stuff are going, then like you know.
Yeah, but right, lads, help us out here. Why are you doing it? I don't get it. And it's like the lads.
I think
that
it's
go,
more. I don't think it's gratification. I think it's more.
Lads.
Yeah, statement.
And it's like prostitutes. What's your opinion on that?
Well, they'd love it. Oh, as in, what's my opinion on prostitutes?
As in like red light district vibes.
if that's what you've got to do, then that's what you've got to do.
When I've spoke to lads, like majority, I'd be like, yeah, I've had a go. And I'm like,
yeah, no. I mean, if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. I wouldn't personally recommend any of my friends, family get into that sort of industry. But
do you remember that thing of the Willy in the hole thing?
Glory hole.
Yeah, and the. Do you remember?
It was a dad.
Do you remember this, guys?
I don't think it was true in the end, but
No, I don't think it was.
I remember the story in the rounds. He went to Amsterdam, didn't they, on a stag do and a hen do,
Yeah.
and she went to a glory hole, and it turned out it was a dad or something.
Never have I ever broken a bone.
Have
Have you? What have you broken? Which would?
My little toe was quite a funny story, actually.
Go on.
Well, it's Valentine's Day. It's my first Valentine's. And
Lasted well.
yeah, it was fine.
I mean, went well. I didn't mean lasted well. I went well.
No,
Sorry.
Yeah, I have broken a bone. It was Valentine's, and funnily enough, we was literally sat on the sofa talking about how we'd never broken a bone. Tell me that's not jinxed. And I went to go and get us another beer from the kitchen, from the living room. Fell over the sofa, like toppled over the sofa, broke my toe. Ended up in A&E.
Wrecked.
Oh, it was my little toe as well. It fucking
mullered.
Obviously had to perform that night.
Yeah.
And then the next day, literally could not walk on that foot. Went to A&E. Yeah, broke my toe. And they can't do anything for a broken toe. It's just pain. It's just a painful piece, and you just have to have it taped up. Just hope that it heals.
Remember, guys, please subscribe. Drop us a rate on Spotify, and if it's not 5 stars, don't do it.
And not just Spotify. We often leave out the rest of the apps. It's all about Spotify, but let's be real. We have an audience across multiple platforms here. So please rate the podcast 5-star wherever you listen to your podcast.
Yeah, and follow us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and always write in your dilemmas.
Yes, don't forget, guys, there's a link in the description as well. Send us a voice note.
Alright, guys, love yous. Have a lovely week.
GG's, thank you so much for listening.
We really hope you enjoyed it.
Whether you did or you didn't, subscribe either way.
See you next week.
See you later.